Somewhere, right now, there's a person in a room full of people who thinks they're the smartest one there. They're not saying it out loud. They don't need to. You can see it in the way they half listen, the way they finish other people's sentences, the way they talk confidently about things they've only skimmed the surface of. And the painful part? They genuinely don't know. That's not arrogance for show. That's a blind spot so deep it feels like clarity. And here's the uncomfortable truth. That person has been you. It's been me. It's been almost everyone at some point. Because real intelligence isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. And fake intelligence, the kind built from ego, not understanding, has a very specific set of habits that give it away every single time. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what those habits look like. And more importantly, you'll know if any of them are yours. Stay with me. Sign number 1. You talk more than you listen. Here's a simple test. Think about your last real conversation. Who spoke more? If the answer is always you, that's the first sign. Fake smart people confuse speaking with thinking. They believe that if they're talking, they're contributing. But real intelligence knows something deeper. The person asking the right questions is almost always more informed than the person giving the loudest answers. Listening isn't passive. It's data collection. Every conversation you're in, the other person knows something you don't. If you're talking over them, you're blocking information you don't already have. And here's what makes this worse. The habit feels good. Talking feels like confidence. It feels like leadership. But most of the time, it's just noise, masking the fear of not knowing. The smartest people in any room are almost always the quietest ones. They speak when they've processed. And when they do speak, people lean in. Compare that to the person who fills every silence, and ask yourself which one you'd rather be. Sign number 2. You can't explain things simply. If you truly understand something, you can explain it to a child. That's not a metaphor. That's a real test. Richard Feynman, one of the greatest physicists who ever lived, believed that if you couldn't simplify an idea, you didn't really own it yet. You were just borrowing the words. Fake smart people hide behind complexity. They use jargon as a wall, not a window. They make simple ideas sound complicated because complicated sounds impressive. And impressive feels like intelligence, but it isn't. Real understanding strips things down. It finds the core. It removes what isn't necessary. The next time you're explaining something and the other person looks confused, don't blame them. Ask yourself, do I actually understand this? Or do I just know how to sound like I do? That question alone separates two very different kinds of people. Sign number 3. You get defensive when you're wrong. This one stings. And if it stings, pay attention. When someone corrects a truly intelligent person, something interesting happens. They get curious. They say, "Wait, tell me more." They ask where their thinking broke down. They don't feel attacked, they feel informed. But fake smart people react differently. Being wrong feels like an identity threat, not just a mistake, a verdict. So they deflect, they reframe. They say things like, "That's what I meant," or "I know, I was just simplifying." They fight to protect a version of themselves that was never real. Here's the truth. Every wrong opinion you defend instead of examine is a wall between you and actual understanding. Intelligence grows through correction. Ego shrinks from it. The question isn't whether you get corrected. Everyone does. The question is what you do in that moment. Sign number 4. You mistake confidence for competence. Being certain and being right are not the same thing. Read that again. Fake smart people speak in absolutes. They say, "This is how it works," instead of, "This is how I understand it." They confuse their current model of the world with the world itself, and this is dangerous. Not just socially, but practically. Because when your confidence outpaces your knowledge, you stop questioning, you stop learning. You start making decisions based on a map that doesn't match the territory. Real intelligence holds beliefs loosely. It says, "Here's what I think based on what I know right now." It leaves the door open, because the moment you close the door on being wrong, you've also closed it on being more right. And no one gets smarter with the door closed. Sign number 5. You only engage with ideas that confirm what you already believe. This one is quiet. Most people won't even notice it in themselves. But watch your information diet. Watch which videos you finish, which articles you share, which arguments you engage with. If almost everything you consume already agrees with you, that's not wisdom. That's an echo chamber with good taste. Confirmation bias is the comfort food of the brain. It feels satisfying. It feels like being validated, but it's slowly making you intellectually smaller. Smart people deliberately seek out the strongest version of the opposing argument, not to destroy it, to understand it. Because if you can't steelman the other side, you don't actually understand the debate. You just know which team you're on. Sign number 6. You confuse memory with intelligence. Being able to recall facts is a skill, a useful one, but it is not intelligence. Intelligence is what you do with information, how you connect it, question it, apply it, and sometimes discard it when something better comes along. Fake smart people collect facts like trophies. They bring up statistics at dinner, drop names, reference studies, and mistake that performance for depth. But here's the thing, Google has more facts than any human alive. That doesn't make it wise. Wisdom is pattern recognition. It's seeing what connects. It's knowing when the data matters and when it doesn't. The next time you feel smart because you remembered something, ask yourself, did I understand it, or did I just store it? Sign number 7. You don't sit with uncertainty. Genuinely intelligent people are comfortable not knowing. They can say, "I don't know yet," without feeling diminished. In fact, they find uncertainty interesting. It means there's still something to discover. Fake smart people cannot tolerate it. Silence feels like weakness. Not having an answer feels like exposure. So they fill the gap. They guess confidently. They form strong opinions on things they've barely thought about. Because an uncertain mind looks, to them, like a small mind. But the opposite is true. The ability to sit with an open question, to resist the urge to close it prematurely, that is one of the rarest cognitive skills there is. Most great discoveries came from someone who was willing to stay in the question longer than anyone else was comfortable with. Sign number 8. You stopped being genuinely curious. This is the deepest one, and in some ways, the saddest. There was a version of you, probably younger, who asked questions about everything, who found ordinary things fascinating, who didn't need a reason to want to understand something. Somewhere along the way, for a lot of people, that curiosity got replaced by the performance of already knowing. Because knowing feels safe, curiosity feels exposed. But here's what that trade costs you. Every time you perform knowledge instead of pursuing it, you cap yourself. You decide, unconsciously, that being seen as smart is more important than actually becoming smarter. And that is the defining habit of fake intelligence. Real intelligence is not a status. It's not a finish line. It's a direction. It's a constant, quiet, almost childlike pull toward understanding more than you did yesterday. The smartest people you'll ever meet are the ones who still feel like beginners, not because they know less, but because they know enough to understand how much more there is. So let's bring it all together. Talking more than you listen, hiding behind complexity, getting defensive when corrected, confusing confidence for competence, only consuming what confirms your beliefs, mistaking memory for intelligence, refusing to sit with uncertainty, and losing genuine curiosity. None of these are permanent. Every single one of them is a habit. And habits can change, but only if you see them first. That's why this matters. Not to make you feel bad about where you are, but to show you clearly where the ceiling is, and, more importantly, how to remove it. The moment you stop protecting the image of being smart and start chasing the reality of becoming smarter, everything shifts. Which one of these hit closest to home? Comment the number below. I'm genuinely curious. And if you want to go deeper into the psychology of self-awareness and how it changes the way people see you, watch the next video. That's where it gets really interesting.